While initially backing down from answering questions in the AFC and APNU fallout, executive member of the People's National Congress Reform, Dr. Karen Cummings, was passionate in pointing out her belief that the AFC has received its fair share when the technicalities of a 70-30 division are considered. During a virtual press conference on Wednesday, Dr. Cummings reminded that the Cummingsburg Accord, which was signed between the two sides, allows for the 70-30 sharing of power and responsibility in and out of government. The latest fallout between the AFC and the APNU faction of the coalition surrounds the failure to honor a prior agreement to allow the AFC to occupy the vice chairman position in the three regions the coalition won at the March 2nd, 2020 elections. The AFC only secured the vice chairman position in Region 7 but failed to get the support of the APNU to elect its nominee to the post in Regions 4 and 10. This prompted the resignation of David Patterson from the AFC as the General Secretary. He has also signaled his intention to resign from the National Assembly. The AFC has issued no statement on the matter, but Patterson confirmed that there was a prior agreement he brokered between the APNU and AFC that the vice chairman position in all the regions won by the coalition would go to the AFC. Dr. Cummings, who was present at the election of the Region 4 chairman and vice chairman on Monday, described the process as fair and transparent. She said she was not privy to any previous agreement between the AFC and the APNU. Dr. Kamen said too that while opposition leader Joseph Harmon will address the matter fully at his press conference on Friday, it was her belief that everyone has a choice on what they should do and no one was being forced to remain a member of the coalition.
People have choice, freedom of choice. We can't force anybody. You gotta, that's, we born, maybe not automatons. We all have freedom of choice and you're free to come or, but we are accommodating. We always stretch out the olive branch to you. And so it's up to you, but this is a movement. We are moving forward. So you come with us, we're going forward. If you're not with us, you stay at the back. But like everything else, we want to come together. We, as I said before, united we stand, divided we fall. So we don't have time for tribble and cavil and the devil, using the devil advocate to disturb us, because there's a lot of distractions here. All right. And if I can recall, I wasn't there in the Cummings Accord after my name, but it's 70-30. And I mean, we have 1-3 regions, and 1/3, 70-30 is like 1/3, 2/3. And so 1/3 of 3 is 1. So if they have, at least they have Region 7. But I think they have the vice chair for that. So at least 70-30, we still maintain our 70-30%.
Dr. Cummings was backed up in her responses by Member of Parliament Tabitha Sarabai, who remains in the coalition, although she has resigned from the Working People's Alliance, which has since pulled out of the coalition for reasons of non-inclusion. Sarabai said the coalition is an interesting arrangement that is never solid and always remains a work in progress. She told reporters via the virtual press briefing that she has full confidence that the two sides will be able to work out its differences.
I believe that though everybody who is part of the coalition believes that the coalition should remain, but we just have to continue to work on determining how it is that we would work together in that coalition for the betterment of the people of Guyana. So you can go back to 1960s or whenever, but the world over, coalitions have always, had its issues, and that does not mean that we cannot overcome them. And as was said by my colleague there, Miss Karen Cummings, Dr. Karen Cummings, we have an opposition leader that I believe would work along with the leader of the list and the leader of the PNC and all the leaders of the parties so that we could be on firmer ground moving forward.
The newsroom reported on Tuesday that the fallout between the AFC and APNU has resulted in AFC councillors threatening to shift support to its political rival, the People's Progressive Party. Kurt Campbell, Newsroom.